Hey guys, I know it's dark. I know you can't see me. So just consider this a voice video, I guess. Anyway, I'm in bed, lights are off. I am in my zone. I'm feeling the presence of the night. So, I am such like a nighttime person, but lately I've been tired, so I've been going to sleep early. But I've been just like looking at my baby's pictures and sending pictures to my family. So I'm still up. But this is what I had on my mind. I just wanted to say that we all go through rough patches in our lives. We all have demons that we've battled, that have tried to take us out. We all have moments where we feel like we're not going to make it. Everybody just has their moment at a different point in life. So it's easier for people who aren't going through what you're going through to say it'll get better. Just trust God, or it's easier to for them to say just pray. However, I do all of those things and I find peace in that. Everybody's peace is not my peace, but that's my peace. Whatever brings you peace, whatever brings you joy, whatever brings you happiness, live in that. Allow it in your life because that's what makes you happy. And it's just too much going on in the world for us to be depressed or for us to be fighting depression. And if you are having depression, don't be ashamed of that. Seek help. Like maybe you just need somebody to talk to. I want to share something with you guys. It was so much that I had bottled up inside of me. It was so much that I had not talked to anybody about. I didn't want to talk to my family. I didn't want to talk to anybody who basically knew me and knew my situation and knew my life. Because I felt like I would be judged to a certain extent, like, or I would be given advice of the type of advice of, well, you knew this or whatever. So it's a lot of things that we know, but we still do it anyway. There's a lot of things that we realize about other people, but we still accept them in our lives. And so we've all fell victim at some point in our lives. But anyway, so I had this conversation with someone who didn't know me and who didn't know my life. And it just felt like a weight lifted from my chest. It felt actually good to get it out. And I cried. And this was during the time that I was pregnant with my daughters. And it was a moment of relief. I was going through a very hard time. I was really dealing with a lot. I was trying to keep my head above water. I was trying to get ready for two little girls who needed me. And I tried to do everything in my power, including provide for them. And not ask anybody for anything because I felt that I had brought these little girls into the world, or I was bringing these little girls into the world. So it was my responsibility to make sure that they are provided for, they are loved, and they are cared for, and etc. But during all of that, or during that time, I was falling under so much pressure and so much responsibility that I didn't even have time for myself. I couldn't even have a moment of just to relax and take a breath and to really enjoy my pregnancy and to really enjoy moments that I carried my babies. It was really a tough time. So, and it was nothing against my babies. It was the mental stigma and the emotional pain that I was battling with. But when my daughters were born and through separation from certain individuals who I prayed to God for Him to relieve me of the pain and the suffering that I had endured. And through time and patience and just being obedient and learning to trust God in so many different ways. And I'm not saying that I'm a saint. I'm saying that there's so many things that I've changed in my life. And I don't need to, say this on YouTube because these are personal things that I've changed this is between me and God. So these changes that I made, I felt like when I got my daughters, yeah, it was a lot of things that I went through as far as struggle in the hospital and, just having my mom and her be there and trying to help me through my process and help me with my babies. It was really difficult, because my mom, she can only do so much, and I really appreciate her, but my mom is more up in age, and though she looks good for her age, because I don't want her to see this video and be like, what? No, but my mom is more up in age, and it's only so much that she could really do to help me, but at the same time, it's like I feel as though there was development in me. It made me appreciate a lot of things, and it also made me understand a lot of things. It made me really just focus on who's there, who matters, and who don't. And a big part of my development is life is short. So you want to live life in every way possible. Don't allow people to tell you how you should live. Don't allow people to give you their opinion of how they think you should live. That's fine. I mean, they're entitled to their opinion, but you don't have to accept it. So now that I've went through those things, I've came out of those things. I was patient. I removed a lot of things from my life. I started accepting and loving myself just how I was, And I was telling you guys, I have videos on here that you can go back and look at where most of my videos, I was completely bare faced, no makeup, wearing my own natural hair, because these were the things that I battled with. And it wasn't so much that I didn't love myself. It was that I allowed people to dictate what they thought was beautiful. And more so relationships. And it was critical to me. It was critical to my growing process because I tried to live up to their standards at some point in my life. And now I'm at a place of love, peace, joy, victory. I feel I'm at a place where I accept everything about me. If I want to change something, it's because I want to, not because anybody else's opinions or their thoughts about me made me want to change. So it's just a part of womanhood. It's a part of growing. And I had to grow inside. I had to go through the emotional hurt, go through the process of healing and coming out of that process. I learned how to endure. I learned how to persevere. I learned how to truly trust God. So all of the things that I've been through, they're only testimonies. And they have made me a better woman. And at this point in my life, there are going to be hard times. There are going to be times where I may feel down. But I understand now that the waves may come, but they'll never make it to shore because God has that covered. I truly trust and believe. That's my faith. That's what makes me happy. To know that I have a God that will never leave me. That's all I'm saying. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video or this voice video. And I would appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Nothing I say is scripted. So I just say it as it comes to my mind and my heart. And this is what was put on my heart tonight. So, by all means, come back and watch another video. And if you don't like or subscribe, maybe you just need to hear this video. Maybe you just need some hope. You just need some encouragement. And I hope you find encouragement in this because I am not perfect. I am flawed. We all are. I have made mistakes. I have did things that or accepted things in my life that I knew weren't good for me. And I went with it anyway. But now that I am learning and I am listening and I'm open to what God has for me. So, y'all be blessed. And like I said, continue to watch. Bye.